Hello. Well, I did say that the next time I'll be on YouTube I'll have my e-pipe. And so I have. There she is. There's my e-pipe. Now, as you can see, it's what's called a churchwarden style pipe because of this long stem. I didn't actually intend to get a long stem churchwarden. I just made a bit of a mistake when I ordered the stem, because you order the stem separate to the bowl, it doesn't come with it. And I was actually after a shorter curved stem, but as I said, I made a mess and I've ended up with a churchwarden. But I think actually now I've bought it, it's one of those happy mistakes, because that just really suits the size of the bowl, I think. So there's my e-pipe. Eventually, because my god, it was a bit of a hassle to try and get an e-pipe. It's still a little gurgly because I've just put some new juice in. I'm using the K1 Clearomiser, and the juice is Tobacco Ridge Patriot's Brew, which is a natural tobacco that's been, I think it's been aged in bourbon barrels, and there is a definite sort of bourbon taste to it. But what a palaver trying to get an e-pipe. I went, well, you may remember at the last video I made, I said I want one of the I wanted one of the Neo sets from Janty, and they have like a pipe extension that you can put on the end, and I wanted that because it had an automatic battery and they're very light. I could just have it in my mouth, puff away and still keep working. Well, I went to the Janty website and I made an account, logged in. I selected what I wanted. I went to the checkout. I went through all the different stages: confirm your shipping address, confirm the delivery method, so on. And then it skipped the payment options. I went straight to confirm your order. So I thought, okay, I'll confirm the order. And every time I clicked confirm, it just said, oh no, you've got to select a payment method. I'm thinking, well, it's not letting me choose a payment method. So I don't know what's gone on with the website. Anyway, I emailed them. I tried it several times, and there's a help desk email. So I wrote them an email explaining my problem. 2 seconds later, I get undelivered email. Cannot recognise the email address. So I raised a ticket with them. For those who work in IT, you'll know what a ticket is. It's when you actually send a sort of like an error report directly to the developers. So I've raised a ticket, and that's like a week old now, and it's still not answered. So I checked the Facebook page. I thought I'll contact them on Facebook, but that hasn't been updated for 2 years, and it's the same with the Twitter. So I don't know what's going on. I can't imagine Janty have gone out of business, especially when they've still got a fully functional website up there with all the products, even recent products. So I don't know what's actually going on, but I'm gonna keep investigating, because I'd still like one of those Neo sets. But yeah, very strange. So I couldn't get myself a Neo set, and the Kawako extension, couldn't get one. So this is Saturday now. Last Saturday, I was away all last week. I was in London, so my adventures with Janty, that was on Friday evening. Saturday, I thought, well, I'll go into town, and we have a Totally Wicked shop there because it's Blackburn and that's the headquarters for Totally Wicked. So we've got two actually. But I went into town and I thought I'll go to the Totally Wicked shop because they have an e-pipe. They've got the V-Pipe 2, it was called, which is an improvement on their original one, and I bought the original one, and it was okay. Very, very heavy, but this one's meant to be an improved version, so I thought I'll go in and I'll buy that. So I went to the shop on Saturday afternoon. Nope, discontinued. I'm thinking, crikey, all wants an e-pipe. So no Neo, no Totally Wicked. What am I going to do? So I went online and I went on the e-pipe forum, and I found this guy. He's called Steve Johnson. He's a English British e-pipe maker, and he makes them from scratch like this, or he'll convert existing tobacco pipes and make them e-pipes. He doesn't do it professionally, it's just like a little hobby for him, but he's got some fantastic pipes up there. Great work, really great work. He's got a beautiful cord, get my words out, a gourd calabash. Beautiful. You wouldn't even think it's an e-pipe. It looks amazing. If I can, I'm going to try and splice a photograph of it in the video. And he makes pipes that are traditional, like this one. This is a traditional shape. It's called apple, the bowl. And he makes some quite sort of modern looking pipes as well, but really nice. So much so I bought another because actually they're quite reasonable. This was, what was it, £65, and the one I've bought that should be coming tomorrow, that's a converted tobacco pipe. That was £50, and you get the battery with it, which is a good job, good thing, because the battery is an 18240, and boy, I've looked everywhere for 18240s and I can't find them. But I posted on the ePact forum, and someone got back to me with an American site that sell them, but they've only got 2 left, so I bought them both. Of course, they're that small they don't fit in my charger, but I just I don't know how safe it is. I just stacked some pennies on the top and it does the job. But with tiny batteries, if you think of an 18350, it's about half the height, maybe 2/3 the height of an 18350. So they're very small batteries. You get about half an hour to 45 minutes vape when it's fully charged, which for me is fine for a pipe, you know. Pipe's not something that you vape in the same way as an e-cig, you know. I think it's more conducive to actually just sitting down and making some dedicated time for vaping, unlike an e-cig where it's more sort of on the go whenever you need it. Or at least that's how I'm vaping the e-pipe, and I've had it now a couple of days, and I find I don't actually bother with the e-cigarette. I'll just have about 3 or 4 vapes on this throughout the day, charging the battery in between, and it takes about an hour to charge, so that's not too bad. But yeah, I'm very pleased with it. Again, it was a bit of a challenge to find a tank. It's got a 16mm diameter shaft or shank on the pipe, so you are limited to clearomisers really. I'm trying to find one that's probably a bit better suited, although I think that looks okay. I was thinking of the remember the old drippers you could get for the Ego, and then you used to have a cone that went over it, a black cone, which tapered in towards the mouthpiece, the drip tip. I've been trying to look for them, but no one seems to make them anymore. Technology moves on, and it's probably old tech now, you know. And then I was looking for the, if you remember the GP spheroid. I thought that would look nice. But I can't find them either. I think they've stopped making them. So it's old tech now, isn't it? So, you know, even though they would have been perfectly suited for these e-pipes, no one bothers with them anymore. And again, I think dripping is very good for, you know, for e-pipes, because you just drip a bit, vape a bit, and then when the battery runs out, you're finished. So anyway, there's my e-pipe. Nice apple-shaped bowl, very lightweight. Obviously, because of the churchwarden stem, I can't actually hold it in my mouth. Well, I can, but it's not, you know, you're meant to hold them. However, if I'd have got the shorter stem, absolutely no problem holding this in my mouth. It's as light as a tobacco pipe, and of course, because of that little battery, it doesn't weigh anything at all. Yes, and I've got some new liquid coming to put in this, because I thought, now I've got a pipe, I want some new juice. And this is a nice juice, very pipe-like juice. Like I said, it's a natural tobacco, aged in bourbon barrels. But the ones I'm getting, can't wait. It's bee juice. Now, I reviewed bee juice several years ago. I loved it. Haven't tried one of theirs now for probably 2 years, so I'm looking forward to revisiting. The one I've bought, well, I've bought two. I've bought 100 mils. You've got to add your own nicotine, of what I think is their flagship, which is Father Gallon's Ruin. Beautiful, beautiful. I remember it well. All those mullein spices with a nice tobacco base. Synthetic tobacco, but a very good one. And I can understand why it's synthetic, because according to the website, there's 13 ingredients in Father Gallon's Ruin. And yeah, why would you use a natural tobacco when you're going to just layer it with so many other flavours? All those mullein spices. Oh, can't wait to get it. And the second one, oh, that went down the wrong way. The second one is a new one. I've never tried it. Well, new to me. It's Bee Juice Blend Number 8. And I forgot the name of it, but it's called Blend Number 8. And it's, by the sound of things, it's natural tobacco. And it's a blend of Syrian Latakia and Perique, Louisiana Perique. Now that I am looking forward to. A nice rich smoky Syrian Latakia with a peppery Louisiana Perique. It's a shame there was no Virginia in it, then he could have called it an English, but I'm sure it's going to be just wonderful even without it. And of course I can always add some of my own if I wish. I've got some Virginia. So once I get them, I'll be vaping them and I'll be doing a review. In fact, that'll probably be my next video. I don't know whether I'll do them both in the same review, because of course I'll have two pipes then, won't I? Have to say, but I'm really enjoying this pipe. Haven't needed to go back to the e-cigarette since I've bought this. It's just really comforting and really relaxing. So there we go. I won't keep you any longer. I think I've kept you long enough as it is. So it was just to show you my pipe. I finally got a pipe after multiple attempts of trying to buy one. I'll leave a link to the pipe maker's website down below in the description. You want to go and have a look. Really nice sheet pipes. You only buy the bowl, and you've got to buy the stem separately, but very reasonably priced. I know I was looking at some other pipe makers. There's a guy in Australia called, I think it's called Underwood. I think it's Australia or New Zealand. I think it's the guy who made Aussie E-Pipes pipe. Really nice pipes, but let's just say they'll take some saving up for. But Steve Johnson, yeah, I mean, you know, £50, £60 could be like a monthly treat, couldn't it, from now on? New pipe. Okay, so that's it. Hope you're all doing well. Hope you've all had a nice Easter weekend, weekend before last. If you went away, I hope you had a great time. Like I said, I went to London and yeah, we really enjoyed it. Just went for 5 days. Did a lot. Walked a lot. Now I'm back home, back working, thinking of my next holiday. Right, I'm going to sit here and enjoy this pipe. I think I'll be going to make myself a cup of coffee and get back to work. So thank you very much for watching. Like I said, I'm going to leave Steve Johnson's website in the description, and you know, go and have a look. Go and have a look at some of his pipes in his gallery. Very nice indeed. And in my next video, I should have the new pipe I've bought from him. So I'll show you that. I'll give you my thoughts on that beautiful Blend 8 from Bee Juice. Syrian Latakia and Louisiana Perique. Okay, see you again in the next video.